फिर जब दूसरा मेंस मैंने दिया था तो मुझे लगा कि मुझे कुछ और इम्प्रूव करने की ज़रूरत है, तो मैंने बाजार से लुकमान आईएएस के अंसारी सर के नोट्स मैंने लिए और फिर उन्हीं को मैंने अपना प्राइमरी सोर्स रखा। केस स्टडी के लिए मैंने 2021 में लुकमान आईएएस का केस स्टडी वाला मॉड्यूल ज्वाइन किया था ऑनलाइन क्लासेस जयपुर से ही। तो उसमें सर ने केसेस को हैंडल करना अच्छे से सिखाया।
Hello, my name is Vaibhav Sharma. In the Civil Services Examination of 2023, I have got rank 58 All India. So I will be sharing in this video my ethics strategy. First of all, let me begin by saying that I have got just 102 marks in ethics. They are not great marks. But why it is important for me to tell you my ethics strategy is that I was on the verge of getting the same marks which I got in my first attempt, which was just 73 marks. And within 20 to 22 days before mains, I was able to increase this score to 102 and 102 or 103. I'm sorry, I forgot the actual marks. The reason is that I got in touch with a very humble, very practical, to the point teacher, and he's Piyush Kumar sir. So I attended his classes. Through the platform of DKT, I am humbly accepting that I took his classes, because on every other platform where I spoke, this thing was edited. No one was able to tolerate that I was speaking the name of a teacher who did not belong to that institute. So I really want to acknowledge the efforts of my teacher. He is not a very well-known teacher currently, but I'm sure that he is going to reach heights in future. If you have some problems in ethics and you are not able to understand the problems, that what is probity, what is honesty, what is truthfulness, what is responsibility, what is accountability, and how to collect examples regarding ethics, then I think that Piyush Kumar sir is someone who you can refer to. So I believe that if you attend Piyush sir's classes, which is, I think he also offers free guidance on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, he has a Telegram channel also. Even if you do not want to join his classes per se, then I think you should refer to his Telegram channel. It's a very excellent Telegram channel for ethics aspirants, people who want to improve their ethics, and also his YouTube channel, because he makes very few free content also. I think this was pretty much my ethics strategy, and I would like to say one thing, that after attending all the classes, what I did was that I made very simple notes. I have a PDF of roughly around 25 pages in which I have made very simple notes of ethics, and that were the exact notes which I referred to before my mains examination as well. See, what I want to tell you all is that ethics में ना we all give examples. हम सब examples देते हैं. For example, जिसको ethics के बारे में थोड़ा भी पता है ना, वो ये जानता है कि उसे टी.एन. सेशन साहब का नाम लिखना है. उनके नाम के बिना ये पेपर कंप्लीट नहीं होता. लेकिन जब हम उसको ठीक से पढ़ते हैं, हमें पता चलता है कि एथिक्स में नंबर कैसे लाने, तब हमको ये पता चलता है कि आपको सिर्फ टी.एन. सेशन साहब का नाम नहीं लिखना है, आपको बताना है एग्जैक्टली उनसे आप क्या सीखते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जो टी.एन. सेशन सर थे, उन्होंने ये बोला था कि पॉलिटिकल मास्टर्स को कि मैं तब तक इलेक्शन नहीं होने दूंगा, बीइंग द चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ऑफ इंडिया, मैं तब तक इलेक्शन नहीं होने दूंगा जब तक आप वोटर आईडी कार्ड्स इशू नहीं करोगे. राइट. सो ये क्या दर्शाता है? ये करेज ऑफ कन्विक्शन दिखाता है. उनके पास करेज था अपने कन्विक्शन को फॉलो करने का. सब लोग कह रहे थे कि आप इलेक्शन होने दो. उन्होंने कहा नहीं कराऊंगा जब तक वोटर आईडी कार्ड्स नहीं इशू करोगे. दिस इज़ करेज ऑफ कन्विक्शन. तो सिर्फ ऐसे लिखने की बजाय कि भाई टी.एन. सेशन साहब बहुत करेजियस थे, उनको बहुत कन्विक्शन था, वो रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रखते थे, आपको ये याद रखना है कि आप ऐसे उनकी लाइफ का एग्जाम्पल लिखोगे कि वोटर आईडी कार्ड इशू नहीं करूँगा. उसी तरह से मैं एक और बात बोलूँगा, अगर इंटरनेट पे आप थोड़ा टी.एन. सेशन सर के बारे में थोड़ा सा क्यूरियोसिटी शो करोगे, तो उनका एक इंटरव्यू है जिसमें उन्होंने बोला था कि आई एन्जॉय माई आई ऑन माई इंटेग्रिटी. सोचिए कितना बढ़िया स्टेटमेंट है. उनका आपको आसानी से यूट्यूब पे मिल जाएगा ये स्टेटमेंट. सो ये स्टेटमेंट अगर आप इंटेग्रिटी के टॉपिक में लिख दो एज एग्जाम्पल कि इन वन ऑफ द इंटरव्यूज टी.एन. सेशन सर कोटेड that I enjoy my eye on my integrity. So this is something that will add value to your paper. And I wish कि मैं ethics की थोड़ी और अच्छे से तैयारी कर पाता, तो शायद 102 या 103 मार्क्स को मैं 120 या 125 भी कर सकता था. तो उसके लिए मैं सजेस्ट करूँगा अपना टीचर चुनिए. मेरे टीचर पीयूष कुमार सर थे. मैंने मेंस से जस्ट 20 दिन पहले उनको ज्वाइन किया था, पर मैं ऋणी हूँ उनका, जितना उन्होंने मेरी हेल्प करी. तो आप देखिए, अगर आपको भी कोई भी टीचर हो सकता है आपके लिए पीयूष सर ना हो, कोई और हो, आप ज्वाइन करिए, आप देखिए, अपने एग्जाम्पल्स को ठीक से कलेक्ट करिए, पढ़िए इन टॉपिक्स के बारे में और एथिक्स में अच्छा स्कोर करिए. आई विल बी शेयरिंग विद यू माई स्ट्रैटेजी ऑफ एसे. So in the first thing, that first aspect that I want to discuss with you, that from where do you get the content for essay? There is no separate book, there is no separate need for any other content creation. Whatever we read in our GS, in our ethics, we can use it in essay. For example, if I look at the essay that I wrote in my mains examination this year, in which I got 123 marks, I chose in section B the topic called that girls are weighed down by restrictions, boys are weighed down by demands. They are two equally harmful disciplines. Now, how did I use my GS syllabus, my GS understanding to write content? I introduced this essay by giving two explicit examples from my history book. And number one example was of Wajid Ali Shah. He was a Lucknow Nawab, he was a true patron of Kathak. So he used to wear ghungroos and he used to experiment with Kathak, and he actually was very instrumental in giving birth to the Lucknow Gharana of Kathak. So this is an example of a male who is practicing the art form which is societally considered a little feminine. But he was not able to continue with it wholeheartedly. Society was not very appreciative of his art form, his love for his art form, and this is kind of a demand from the society that you are a male, you should act feminine. You are a male, you should play with swords, not ghungroos. So by making it a little poetic, the same thing that I read for my history book, the same thing can be used in essay. In similar way, if we look at that girls are weighed down by restrictions, you can quote here the respectable Rani of Jhansi. So she was also weighed down by the society after she became a widow. She was expected to become bald, wear a white sari, do not be a queen. But what he chose, despite this restriction, she chose to be a queen, a warrior queen. So again, if you look at the restrictions part that she had to face, you can write that a little poetically in your essay. So instead of simply writing that Rani of Jhansi, you can choose to write that there was a girl who came to be known as the Rani of Jhansi. She was also chained by the societal restrictions because of being a female. She was expected to wear a white sari, go to Banaras, live a life of solitude, but rather he chose battlefield over any ashram. So these kind of poeticization, if that is a word, of the simple content that is available in general studies, you can write beautiful essays. Second thing, apart from content creation, that I want to emphasize is that there should be a flow of thoughts in essay. For example, if you are writing two paragraphs, these two paragraphs should not be very arithmetic, that okay, this paragraph ended and second paragraph started. No. Please, while starting the next paragraph, start with a few words that in the same line, in the same breath, continuing these chain of thoughts, and every time use a different statement. For example, if the first two paragraphs are differentiated, I finished the first paragraph and now I am writing the second paragraph, then the first few words would be continuing the same line of argument. Now the third argument in the same line, in the same breath. Fourth, continuing our discussion. So this way you have certain connectors. The examiner feels connected through these connectors to your essay. The examiner feels that you are not very mechanical about your flow of thoughts. You have a chain of thoughts that you are expressing beautifully. I think these are the aspects that you should keep in mind. And also, while concluding the essay, please give an antithetical approach also. For example, if the essay is that honesty is the best policy, so try to give a certain antithetical part also. Although with such clear statements that honesty is the best policy, there is no real antithetics to it, antithetical statement to it. But you can create certain aspects in various things. For example, should you be honest to a person who is dying, the person who is on the deathbed? If you are honest to that person that okay, you are going to die, then is this honesty really fulfilling any purpose to that person? A few moments of happiness are also snatched away. So I am not saying that you have to write exactly this, but I am giving you a thought process that whatever is the statement of the essay, please try to be a little antithetical also, because there are always pros and cons of everything. This way you can conclude the essay. Essay preparation is not just about cramming some slogans, cramming some thoughts, it's about flow of thoughts, not cramming thoughts. So I think if you look at the toppers essay, this is very much evident. And if you look at Ishita Kishore ma'am's copy, if you look at Shruti Sharma ma'am's then you will be able to find that there is a very strong flow of thoughts. There are beautiful connectors. They also introduce their essay well, and that is pretty much the recipe of a good essay. And I think this way you will be able to do justice to your examination. लास्ट में मैं ये ज़रूर कहना चाहूँगा कि मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ डेली नॉलेज ट्रैक की टीम का। इस चैनल ने मेरी काफ़ी मदद करी थी जब मैं प्रिपेयर कर रहा था। ये वन ऑफ द स्वीट चैनल्स है इस पूरे इकोसिस्टम में, जो आपकी बात को एडिट नहीं करता। आप यहाँ पे खुल के अपने टीचर्स के बारे में बोल सकते हो। मैंने राज राय सर का नाम लिया, मेरे सोशियोलॉजी के टीचर हैं। पीयूष सर का नाम लिया, वो मेरे एथिक्स के टीचर हैं। सुदर्शन सर का नाम लिया, जिन्होंने मेंस को प्रिपेयर करना सिखाया। अगर कोई भी और प्लेटफॉर्म पे मैं बोलता था तो वो एडिट हो जाता था, और मैं जब लास्ट में अपनी वीडियो देखता था तो मुझे दुख होता था कि मैं अपने टीचर्स का नाम लिया भी और वो पब्लिश भी नहीं हुआ। तो मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ इस टीम का, इस ब्यूटीफुल चैनल का, जो एस्पिरेंट्स को, सेलेक्टेड कैंडिडेट्स को अपनी बात को नेचुरली ऑनेस्टली रखने का एक मौका प्रदान करता है। एंड आई होप कि एक दिन आपको भी मौका मिले कि आप डेली नॉलेज ट्रैक की टीम के सामने यहाँ पे खड़े हों और आप अपनी यूनिक स्ट्रैटेजी बताएं और फेलो एस्पिरेंट्स की मदद करें। थैंक यू सो मच। जय हिंद।